This is what we talked about in literacy on October 6th, 2020. We first started talking about rhyming, and we read this passage: a new pet. He drools and whines and chews my toys. He bites and pulls and just annoys. He hides my shoes and steals my socks. He spills my crayons and wrecks my blocks. He eats his food, then begs for more. He makes a mess all over the floor. He isn't a new puppy, not a pet for me to name. He's my baby brother, and I love him just the same. And we talked about the words that rhymed in each paragraph, like toys and a noise, socks and blocks, more and floor, name and same. Then I read a story, and every time I blended a word, I would ask a question. For example, the old brown frog sat in the sun. Where did the frog sit? In the sun. His pal Toad hid under a rock. Where did Toad hide? Under a rock. And then we talked about final consonant sounds. So, for example, I would say seed. The student would say see. And then another student would say seed. We did that with loud. I said loud and said loud. They said loud, d, loud. The letter we talked about today was the letter P. P, popcorn, p. P, popcorn, p. And we thought about different P words, which the A group thought about 34 P words. Then we blended words. So this word, app, would translate to nap. Altogether, app, nap. Then we said snap, snap. What's that word? Snap. Then we did at. What's that word? Pat. And by the way, it's also a name. That's my name. And after we did all of that, we did some practice in our workbooks on page 33 and 34. They traced the letter P, capital and uppercase, and then they circled the different P words in this room. And then they wrote down the different pictures here, the words for the different pictures, which is lamp, and they circled the letter P in the word. And that's what we did in literacy on October 6th, 2020.